Basics. Getting started. Healthy Gut is a dietary program that was designed to improve the health and diversity of the microbiome, leading to subsidiary health benefits, primarily digestive. This program is applicable to those who eat meat as well as those who are on a plant-based diet only. Everyone will be eating whole foods throughout the course of the program. In this program, we will not be counting calories. We recommend eating 7 cups of plants per day, 5 from vegetable and 2 from fruit. Protein at each meal. Over the course of a week, eating a variety of plant foods, around 20 to 30 different types. Chewing your food at least 20 times per mouthful to help start the digestive process. No refined sugar, no alcohol, no caffeine, no grains, and finally, no dairy. Myths, true and false. All disease begins in the gut. The truth. Your gut contains good and bad bacteria. The American Nutrition Association say that 85% good and 15% bad is a good balance that is healthy. By taking the necessary steps to improve your microbiome, you'll improve your digestion and reduce bloating and constipation. Change of those percentages can create problems for your health. When the gut ecosystem undergoes abnormal changes in light of use of antibiotics, illness, stress, aging, bad dietary habits, and lifestyle. Poor good and bad bacteria percentages can cause chronic disease, such as inflammatory bowel disease, obesity, cancer, and autism. Gut bacteria play an important role in human health, including contributing to the host gut defense system and helping the gut to maintain normal function, while its composition can be influenced by the host. Not only do gut bacteria benefit the host by contributing to the host gut defense system, they also help the gut to maintain normal functions. Gut bacteria benefit the host in a variety of ways, such as regulating gut motility, producing vitamins, transforming bile acid and steroids, metabolizing xenobiotic substances, absorbing minerals, and activating and destroying toxins, genotoxins, and mutagens. Further study found that dietary factors such as polyphenols, fibers, and carbohydrates had the ability to modify the balance of gut bacteria. Polyphenols and fibers were thought to be beneficial dietary factors. Functional foods based on these beneficial dietary factors may provide opportunities to modulate the bacteria balance in the gut. In addition, a recent study showed that the pH of our drinking water could also affect the composition and diversity of commensal bacteria in the gut. The truth, or are these false? It takes years to digest gum. This is false. While your bile doesn't break it down like other foods, it still moves along and out of our body within a few days. Spicy foods like jalapenos can cause ulcers. This is also false. They may hurt worse or burn worse if you already have an ulcer, but they don't actually cause them. Only alcoholics can get liver disease. This is definitely false. There are other causes of liver disease, including non-alcoholic fatty liver. Nuts, seeds, popcorn, or strawberries can lead to diverticulitis. This is false. People who eat a high fiber diet actually have a lower risk of diverticulitis. However, if you already have diverticulitis, these foods that are really rough on your digestive system can make things a little bit worse for you, but it does not cause diverticulitis. Beans, the magical fruit, causes the most gas. This is false. Dairy is actually credited with more gas than any other food. Smoking relieves heartburn. This is definitely false. It can actually add to heartburn and make it worse. Don't eat fiber if you have diarrhea. False. Fiber absorbs some of the fluid in the intestine to actually firm up the stools, so that could help you. And then stress causes irritable bowel disease. This is false. Genes play some role in IBD, but stress can make it worse and stimulate that. Triggers. Causes for gut trouble. These are all common triggers for a poor digestive or a sick gut. Genetically modified foods can destroy our microbiome. Antibiotics, gluten, sugar can crowd out our good bacteria and destroy the microbiome. And if there's any sort of pathogenic or yeast issue going on, that can make it worse and actually feed the yeast. Food allergies or sensitivities can also destroy the microbiome, leading to leaky gut. And dairy, the hormones in dairy and the antibiotics can destroy our microbiome. When we refer to dairy in this program, we are primarily speaking about cow's milk dairy, which most people are sensitive to, or a lot of people are. But goat's milk and kefir are a little bit better. People who have a cow's milk sensitivity can sometimes get away with goat milk products or kefir, but we definitely recommend eliminating the dairy completely and then trying those later on once your symptoms are better. Eating too clean can destroy the microbiome. Fast foods that contain genetically modified foods, medicines, sleep deprivation, and stress on the body can all destroy our microbiome and the ratio of good bacteria to bad bacteria. Determining the problem. Choosing a test. So there are several ways to find out which foods may be causing distress and inflammation in your body. There's allergy tests, which is typically ordered by a medical doctor at an allergy facility. They will do an allergy test in office, likely a skin prick test, and that's testing for an anaphylactic allergy response. If you have a true allergy, you're probably going to carry an EpiPen with you because it's really serious and can be life-threatening. Another test is a blood test. This is actually looking for something different. It's looking for food sensitivities, which is not the same thing as an allergy. A food sensitivity can cause inflammation in our body, but if you ate the food that you're sensitive to, you're not going to have a huge anaphylactic response to that food. It will flare up your symptoms, but it's not life-threatening. And then finally, another way to find out what food may be causing symptoms for you would be an elimination diet. This is not a blood test or a skin prick test or anything. This is just a way of eating that can, you remove foods for a period of time and then you reintroduce them one at a time to see what foods specifically flare up your symptoms. Elimination diet. Finding food sensitivities. There are several different elimination diets that can be used to determine which foods can be causing your gut difficulty and your symptoms. For this program, we're going to work with the autoimmune protocol. That stands, AIP stands for autoimmune protocol. It was created by Dr. Lauren Cordain, and it's ideal for reducing the symptoms associated with autoimmune diseases. The AIP diet is a different version of the paleo diet, which is designed to heal holes in the gut, reduce inflammation in the body, and calm down the symptoms associated with autoimmune disease. AIP is similar to the paleo diet, but has more restrictions, including the elimination of nightshade vegetables, eggs, dairy, and all nuts and seeds. AIP is commonly utilized as an elimination diet. You eliminate inflammatory foods for 30 days to allow the inflammation in our body to calm down. Once your symptoms subside and you're feeling better, you begin to reintroduce the eliminated foods one at a time. The elimination diet is known as the gold standard for identifying underlying food sensitivities and intolerances that could be creating an inflammatory response in your body. In the elimination diet in our Healthy Gut program, you'll be eliminating the following foods: eggs, dairy, that's all dairy, cow's milk, goat's milk, kefir, All nuts and seeds, including nut-based oils, seeds including coffee and cocoa, and then seed-based spices and oils, nightshades, both in the vegetable and spice form, legumes, green beans and peas are actually okay. You can have those, but we will be eliminating things like kidney beans, white beans, lentils, and things like that. And then alcohol, we are eliminating that as well. You will need to also manage your stress. We'll give you tools to help you with this. Spending more time outside, getting exposure to vitamin D, and then getting plenty of sleep and rest. The potential benefits of an elimination diet are that it can help reset the immune system. It can prevent an autoimmune response. It can reduce the symptoms of autoimmune disease. And it can prevent the occurrence of a secondary autoimmune disease. Someone who has an autoimmune disease is more prone to actually developing a second autoimmune disease if they don't take care of their body with this first one. Personalizing your diet. We all know what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for the other. The AIP elimination and reintroduction is a self-experiment in healing to discover what foods your body needs and what it should stay away from. This is a starting template, and from there you'll add back things that you miss. It's a trial and error, and our goal is to get you eating the widest variety of foods possible. Food sensitivity testing. If you don't want to take the time or trouble to do an elimination diet, there are lab tests to find out what foods you're sensitive to. They're controversial, and some people swear by them and others say they don't work. Be aware that this is a science that is in question that can save time and trouble off of the 2-month elimination process. You're now ready for the next module.